I love tomato soup with a little dollop of bread in it, and they use some sort of cheese. I think it's Gruyere. And this place, and I'm a connoisseur of tomato soup. During the summer when we were on our 10-city tour, truth be told, tomato soup and French onion soup, those are my two main soups that I love. I love lentil also, but I love a good French onion soup. And some of these fancy hotels don't make such good soup. Then, every once in a while you run across a good one, and you have to order two. All right, so I'm going to eat this for lunch. Ta-da! And I'm going to eat this for lunch too, but not with the bread. So once you leave, and there's not enough cream cheese. See, I'm a fatty. I like the cream cheese. And this is not a very good tomato. This tomato didn't come from Jersey. Maybe I'll just eat the fish. That's what I'll do. And there are not enough capers. But who eats lox and bagel with a cinnamon bagel? Cynthia Nixon. I don't live in New York, Tristan, nor do I talk politics. But are you voting for Cynthia Nixon?
Well, I voted this morning, but I will not say who I voted for.
Precisely. I was trying to trap you. Tamar was, what's this? Good, a deep spoon. All right. This place called Cafeteria in the city, they make the best tomato soup. The problem is that they're on 17th Street and we're on 26th. So I'm always mindful of whoever's going to get my food. If it's raining out, I don't want cafeteria because I don't want them to, be wet, which is really wild because how do you think I got all this? By doing it in the rain, sleet, and snow. Like I'm way too sensitive. I got to work on toughening up. It's raining. I don't care. I want soup. Go. And I ordered their bean veggie burger, but if I eat both of these things, I'll never be able to fit back into those lovely pants that I wore on today's show. There's my whole costume laying there. They're Alice and Olivia, and the top is something or another. And then we finished it off with that nice belt and a good wig. Oh, here he is. What's the top? What's
Karen Millen.
Karen Millen. Yeah, Willie did a good job with that. He's closing the door. He doesn't want to be involved. I'll take this home for later. Or maybe that's what my husband will have for dinner because I'm going to be so full after this. And whatever I wear for the second show, I need it to be loose down below. Okay. Tamar. Whoa. Well, happiness is something that people work on a daily basis, to be happy. And so good for her. I'm glad she's, on the path to her happiness. The boyfriend was on the side of the stage. He was also upstairs. He was all over the show. He just didn't want to sit in the audience. And who knew that she was molested? I wanted to ask her, but didn't. I didn't want to go any further because that was enough with that. Who did it? How did it happen? Does Tony know? I wanted to ask her, does Vince know? Like, is this something that you shared with Vince? But I had other business to tend to regarding that conversation. Fergie is tearing up the remix of the Feel It song. Tearing it up. Like, I love it. I gotta get my beats though, Like, I'm so used to the old song and my beats, like at the end of the show where, I look at the camera and say, bye or whatever. I've got to practice over the weekend. This is only the first week. It's only Thursday. Yeah. Oh, God, Thursday. Thank God. Amanda had a flower ring. She won $10,000 today. She got every question correct. She's a super fan. She's also got $200,000 in student loans at only 23 years old.
Jeez.
So she won the, where do you have time to watch our show while you're so busy being smart? Biology major, she graduated, and she's off to medical school. So the more loans. You see, a lot of times people think that Wendy watchers are just, people who just sit around and do nothing. No, 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 no. What I've learned in 10 seasons is that our show, while we are a quirky bunch, many people have a lot on the ball. I mean, some don't.
That's okay.
That's okay. But many people have a lot on the ball. So Amanda got that money. Good for her. I am so thankful to you for watching our show. If you've been here for all 10 seasons, if you just found me 2 years ago, fine, great, whatever. But thank you so much for appreciating our show and the manner in which it's done, and the shade that you throw. Do you understand? Do you understand I'm grown? I got a whole life over here consisting of a terrific personal life and a reasonable career. Kevin just went back to college this morning. So here's how this went down. All right, first of all, he was only home because he wanted to pick up more of his clothes. And so me and his dad, we were saving boxes. We always get deliveries at the house. We got these big boxes. We were saving boxes for him. He wanted me to box up that crap and send it to him. I was like, first of all, dear, I'm not boxing up nothing and taking it to the post office. Those days are over. You're grown now. He just turned 18 in August. We got him a car. He's got an apartment. He's stunting on these fools. He looks good. He's got the sneakers and the good skin and the wardrobe and stuff. Great parents that love him. And all he's got to do is focus and become his own man. Which is why today during Ask Wendy, I understood what she was saying. She said, she and her husband have one child, a son. He just went off to college and she cries every day. Not me. Bye. Because in the 1 month, we dropped him off. We arranged everything. We brought him down there and stuff. And he's going to his second choice. I think I keep saying his first choice. His first choice he did not get into. The second choice he did. Geographically, they're right near each other. So he got into his second choice. He applied to 8 schools. Anything after that, we didn't care. He got into his second choice. We called up. We accept. So we take him to, get everything done. The sheets and the pillows and a bed and towels. Tilex for the bathroom shower. I'm like, have you Tilexed your shower? 3 weeks ago, he was like, no. I said, all right, watch the mold.
Yep.
You watch that mold. So now he's Tilexing. He's grown in so many ways. He's only been gone for a month. The only reason why, like I said, he was home this weekend is because official classes don't start until next week. So he's been down there trying to, get his sea legs and learning how to wash. He's never washed clothes, even though I taught him, but he forgets because he's home, blows everything off. He's had some very meaningful conversations with me and his father, separately and together, regarding his appreciation of, home and things he took for granted, like a sticky handle on the refrigerator. Oh no, sir. He puts that scrub on the refrigerator, and yes, and you wouldn't find grape juice stains on his counter. But when he was with us, they were always around. I enjoy a clean kitchen counter at all times now. And the idea that he's gone, I find magnificent. And me and Kev have a whole new life doing stuff that doesn't require going back home to see if there's a party or worrying about, what's going on at home. I mean, now we'll worry about what's going on at the apartment, but that's far away. The Ask Wendy's have been absolutely atrocious, which I love. No longer are you asking me, does this belt go with this jacket? Because I'm here with my girlfriend and she thought I should change. And we kind of got into a disagreement as we were driving here to see you, Wendy. That was season 1, Ask Wendy. Remember when it was lightweight work? Now, honey, why is this the home of the threesome? I constantly get asked now about threesomes. Oh, you know what? Roll it.
How you doing?
Hi, Jamila.
I've been with my boyfriend for 4 years,
Okay.
and we actually had a threesome, and that was a year ago. And my male friend I knew for 10 years, and the
Okay,
sex
wait,
was
wait,
awesome.
wait. You're not speaking clearly. You have a boyfriend.
Yes, I have a boyfriend.
And how long have you been with the
4
boyfriend?
years.
For 4
4
years.
years,
Now, how
yes.
old are you?
I'm 43.
Okay. No, you don't look 43. You look very young.
Thank you.
All right. So, and then this person that you brought in for a threesome was a
Yes.
guy?
It was a male friend of mine that I knew for 10 years.
Did your man touch him?
No, he just watched. He actually watched, and the sex was awesome. And I want to ask him, it's okay for us to have sex without him.
Damn. Come on now, it's still warm. You know, I don't have a microwave in here. We don't have a microwave at home. We're not a microwave family anymore. I don't have a pot, so I gotta eat this while it's warm. Listen, threesomes are dangerous. I don't approve. But if you're gonna do a threesome, this is what you do. And I've always said this. You get tickets to a far off land. And you find a real cute chambermaid or somebody on the beach or something like that. Then you have to worry about STDs. You know, condoms are one thing. But if you're gonna go all the way with all the sexual things that all can do, then condoms only protect from certain things. So if you're in Bali and all of a sudden you come back with herpes on your mouth, what are you going to do? Go back and see that guy or that girl? Like, see him? No, that was your fault. Then again, if you have a threesome with somebody that you know, there's somebody who knows too much business about you and your man or your woman. They're just dangerous. Wally F. has a viewer comment. I wish Wendy would have asked if it was the other way around, him with a friend of his, if she'd be okay with that. I'll bet not. What's he talking about?
If the guy was the one who wanted to have sex alone with the person they had.
Right, and that particular threesome, right, I forgot. Okay, it got sloppy because all of a sudden now she wants to go back and have sex with the guy. Now, who are you kidding? Who are you? Oh. And you know what? If your man says yes, it's because he's never been your man to begin with. He's been out here doing things for a long time. Again, threesomes are sloppy. Okay, look, I believe we're done with this session. Look, I have food to eat. The news is 15 minutes away. Oh, God. Oh, God. Get out! I love you for watching the after show.
What are you eating?
Immediately you go to the snack.
What is that?
Cheese balls and hot sauce.
Oh, that's the hot sauce I smell. You throw it to me. Believe me, I appreciate every single gift. They're good until December 22nd. So we've got a lot of cheesing and bowling to do. Oh, sorry. I was enjoying the view. Michael Rappaport, low-key, like one of the best guests ever. Our people.
Right? I dug him. And his whole scene. And he doesn't have to change a thing. Just continue to answer the phone when we call him to be a guest. So what shall we talk about? You know, it's a terrible day here in New York as far as the rain. Nobody wants to move any place. The General Assembly is all around town. The president is in town. The traffic is terrible. Kavanaugh was on The View, and I have it on mute, and I'd really like to see what he's saying, but I'm talking to you instead. Damn it, man. Do we have a DVR? Never mind, Tristan.
today's ensemble. Here you go. Diane von Furstenberg, size 10, no stretch. Either you love it or you don't. It was very Technicolor Dreamcoat to me. I loved it though. I walked in, he only gave me one choice. And I follow what my people are leading with. You know, Robin, she had this wig. She's like, this wig is the wig you're going to wear. I'm like, okay. Morel, he plops that makeup on. I'm like, okay. And they push me out there. Here's Wendy. Kevin and I talked 5 times yesterday. College Kevin. 5 times. I didn't start it. He started it. He started it early in the morning and continued it through the evening. And what did we talk about? Oh, not much. Just laughing and joking and talking and catching up and stuff. But we talked 5 times, and only one of those calls was me first. The other 4 were him. I love it. I love it. You miss your mom. You miss your mom. You miss at home. You miss everything. Okay. But like Rap was saying, you got to grow up. You know, he was saying about his kid, you know, you're a Rappaport. Get out there and make it happen. Although he has a spare. See, he's not totally empty nest. He's got one a little younger, so, you know, he's not totally empty nest. I'm digging the scene of the empty nest. Very much so. But it's just funny to me that he calls me more than I call him. And I don't joke about it or anything like that. Make him feel weird. But in my mind, I'm like, hello. The only reason why I don't eat these with a spoon or a fork like popcorn with hot sauce is because they're a little bit bigger and more substantial. Tristan, would you like one?
Sure.
Okay. Reach around and give your reaction.
Oh, very nice. And the popcorn with that's good. The hot sauce is also very good.
Yeah. Everything. I mean, I could have a Cool Ranch Dorito with the hot sauce. Everything with hot sauce is just better in life. I was on Dr. Oz earlier this week, which, you know, no one reminded me for me to say to you on Hot Topics I was on Dr. Oz, but we talked about the K2 spice epidemic. And Dr. Oz went undercover in everything. Oh, it was a full-blown crime scene, the Dr. Oz show. I was the only guest, and we laughed, we cried, and we went away, I think, a little smarter. I think, or something. Thank you, Dr. Oz. I think that show was on
Last Thursday.
last Thursday.
Yeah, today's Tuesday.
I know it's Tuesday. The worst day of the week. How many times do I have to say? What do we need with a Tuesday? Monday is all hot topics. That's why it's brilliant. Wednesday is halfway there. Like, ooh, hump day. Thursday is baby Friday. And Friday is Friday. Why do we need Tuesday? Get out! Especially Tuesday in the rain. All right. Well, that's all I have for you. I thought I'd actually have more. I mean, I did most of my complaining during Hot Topics. You know, you and my friends, feathery Mew Mews.
I know.
How dare you? Stylish. Although I do have to say, half the Hot Topics audience, they were too. My co-hosts, they were like, no, we don't like them. But that was my friend.
You can tell she's your friend.
Yup. Well, birds of a feather feather together. That's my friend, the doctor, and she was over in Italy on a family vacation while incorporating it with her lecturing, because she lectures. Like, she's not just a doctor, she's one of the smart ones, lecturing you on stuff. And so she had a chance to shop. And so she bought them. They were Miu Miu. Those are her legs, those are her feet. That's my kitchen table talk. And all of a sudden, you jump up. It's okay. You like the crab legs, though, huh? Mm-hmm. Okay. I need to have some formal food. I mean, this popcorn love is fine, but when Snoop comes, it's always a full-blown party. He's the only celebrity in our home other than me and Howard Stern, together. I mean, like I have an autograph of Oprah, but it's her by herself on the cover of Ebony, so it's not us together. When I think about together pictures, other than me and Howard, because I admire him very much, he and Oprah, very influential in my life. The only other celebrity to be photographed with a hunter, displayed in our home, is Snoop. Yeah. Snoop with my husband, and then Snoop over my son's crib in the nursery. I have no idea why. There's something about him, there's something with him, like we all grew up in the same game, and I appreciate him. You know what? Maybe I'll take these cheese balls up to Snoop's room. Come on. Get lifted. Yeah. People make the world go round. I love you for watching the after show. I'll see you next time. Thank you. The thing about the tomato soup that I've harnessed as my own is that they drop a quarter of a grilled cheese sandwich in the middle of it. Do you understand? So you get, yes, dear. And they put extra cheese in the grilled, and they drop it in the middle. No, I'm telling you, they drop it in the middle.
That's how it comes?
Yes.
Where do you get it from?
Excuse me.
You'll tell me later.
Yes.
That's smart, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good idea.
You get everything done at once. Your soup, your sandwich, and you're finished. You have an apple.
You got a new robe?
No.
I haven't seen that one before.
Well, this is my husband. It was made for him. We had a pimpin'.
Oh, the pimpin', the good old days?
Way back before you knew me. I was a pimptress. And, we would have themed parties. I love Pam Grier. I just got off the phone with my mom, actually. She saw this morning's show. They're in Miami. My parents are back in Miami. And she, my mom was like, she's gained a few pounds, but she still got it. I was like, Dad, because they talk on the speaker, does she have it? She said, yep, she could still get it. Don't want to hear that from your father. But you know what? I'm collecting friends in my head when I have time to make friends in my head. And Pam is definitely one of those friends in my head. I like her. There's something real peaceful. Like I can call her up and say, boom, Pam, it's Wendy. Can I come to the ranch for 2 days. I just need to relax. But can you make sure that your animals don't bite my, like I'm not good with that, I'll be scared. I'm not riding a horse, a horseback riding story. But she's a good one. She's a good one. By the way, our YouTube, what has hit 1 million? Why am
Instagram.
I'm a millionaire
That's right.
on Instagram. Thank you. Now, how do we get those pictures? Because I don't post. Like, I'm not posting my food.
We handle it. And you contribute.
Dr. Oz, honey. I know that he and Lisa have they have the bees. He's a beekeeper. He puts on the full thing. Oh, yes. No, he's serious about this. And this one, for instance, was harvested in 2017. And he says, honey from our hives. Enjoy. He bought one for me and one for Kev. Kev came out. They hugged afterwards. I like him. Real smart. So what happens to the YouTube? So Instagram is 1 million and YouTube is nothing?
No, YouTube is at almost 2 million.
All right, well, we need 3 million.
All right, get on it, people.
I bleed my life for YouTube. Are you serious? We put up these photos and videos and mushka, this mess. You know who else is a friend in my head, but in real life, but in my head? Okay, Pam Grier, this week. Allie Wentworth also was on the show. Was she on this week?
She's on
On
this past
Friday.
Friday, yeah.
I love Allie Wentworth. I love her. All right, so, and Busy Phillips is also one of those people, although she doesn't know it, and I'm still kind of interviewing her for the position.
Tell her next week.
No, I'm going to observe her. She'll be here next week.
Next Friday.
She's been here 3 times, and she doesn't care about a whole lot of stuff. She's about her family, her business, and go home. However, I've seen her out with the big shots, like, with the snobberazzi and all that stuff. So she'll be here. She's a great guest, but I'm interviewing her for Friend in My Head. And then after the show. You know what I'm doing next week? Or week after next? In two weeks, I'm going to my alma mater, Northeastern. And I'm doing a 2-day event, actually. One thing one day, one thing the other day. If you want to know more about it, I guess you can go to northeastern.com or wendyshow.com if you're in Boston, if you care. I don't even know if they let you in if you didn't go to the school or if you didn't graduate. Like, going is one thing. Pick people when they talk to you. I went to UMass. Here's you squint. But did you graduate? Tristan, you know exactly what I'm saying. No? You've never thought about that?
It's a good follow-up question.
Well, no, it's not no, because you don't want to embarrass somebody. We're grown. But if they say, I went to, Tristan.
Side-eye.
Yup, totally. Tristan is a graduate of Boston College.
University.
Oh, God, jeez.
That's all right. One of the schools in Boston.
Right, a graduate. I'm a graduate of Northeastern, and I say that all the time. Not I went to Northeastern. What does that mean? I dropped out? All those books and all that mess? All the torture that I put myself through just by going to college? I'm not even a student type, but I had fun at Northeastern. I'm going back.
And so I'll pull you through the process if you care. And stop asking me, Tristan. Jessica passed me a note that a lot of people are asking me to stop asking people, what do you do?
Yeah, I saw that.
Well, you know why I asked that? Because this is not the Maury Show. This is not Jerry Springer. This is not, I don't care what you think you see when you watch our show. If you squint and listen closely, we're very smart. And for instance, the woman she said, I'm a doctor of medicine when I asked her. I wouldn't have known that if I didn't ask her the other day during Ask Wendy.
Yep.
I feel like people who don't want me to ask, what do you do, are people who are doing nothing. And I will continue asking, what do you do? Nurses, doctors, lawyers, teachers, people watch our show. Ringo Starr watches our show, for God's sakes. And I want that to be very transparent in the broadcast, not afterwards. You're not going to look at my audience just because everyone's in sparkles and glitter and crowns and things, and they're acting a fool. You're not going to look at us and say, we have nothing to contribute. Tristan, does that make sense?
Yep.
We're the smart ones. Get your life. Oh, and along with Jessica's, Wendy, stop asking what do you do, she said that a lot of people are saying that I cut people off during interviews. Listen, it's a conversation. It's not an interview. It's a conversation. I've got a certain amount of time to do the conversation. Okay? When you get your talk show, if you want to be all like this, that's why you'll be canceled quick. Like, you really, you don't know how to follow a floor manager, Doug, who's holding down, okay, 2 minutes left, 1 minute left, so on and so forth. I'm trying to get to things. And a lot of people who come to the couch and vouch for me, Tristan, are very long-winded. As I am when I go to shows. I need an interviewer who's going to wrangle me in. Otherwise, I forget what I do and I become the interviewee. So, yeah, it's not me cutting people off. It's me moving along to the next thing to give information to you. Tristan, does that make sense?
Yep. It's a live show.
Oh, this is big. This is big. Mammogram, Monday.
After show?
Nope.
Good for you. Good. Good.
Yep, I'm going on Monday for my mammogram. And fighting with Bill Cosby is delightful. Willie is already working on a sparkly orange jumpsuit, like head to toe, like a cat suit. I walk in. Yes, Cosby. What are we fighting about? Oh, because I said Camille should leave you and take half your money and change her telephone number. Well. Oh, gosh. Who knows the best jerk sauce in the Korean community? Like the best jar jerk sauce. Don't make it yourself and send it to me, please. Just, please. But I just need to know some really good jerk sauce. I'm exhausted with finding it. And
Pick a pepper. Jamaican.
What?
Pick a pepper. Jamaican.
Okay.
It's got parrots on the label.
Let me find out, Tristan.
If you see a bottle, though, buy for me, because I haven't been able to find it for a while.
And people are so weird. They're like, oh my gosh, Wendy, you've changed. I'm like, changed how? Changed what? Like, you haven't changed in 10 years of your life? Are you serious?
Yeah, I've changed in a good way. I'm more responsible. I'm more reliable. I have my eyeballs on so many different factions of my life. Like, I've changed in a good way, Tristan.
So have I.
I hate when they say that, though. Wendy, you've changed. Those are the same people who say, don't ask what they do. Stuck on stupid, aren't you? Stuck, stupid. 10 years of your life don't go by and you haven't changed something for the better, then who are you? You know. And yeah, I cut to the quick. I've learned how to do that because I have a floor manager. So I've learned how to, all right, quick, get to the story and go. And the next one and go. And the next one and go. You know, Tristan. You know? I've changed. You haven't. So look at me. I've got the carpet being cleaned today. And I've got to get home. I like to tell her to go home. I don't trust anyone in the house when people are there. Okay, real talk. Okay, real talk. I've got my sergeant at arms, and she's been with us throughout everything. Before the talk show, during the talk show, before dogs, during dog, before Kevin was able to, grab a snack and come on back. So look, I don't want her being involved in the fray because there are a lot of things around anyone's home that are stealable. This is me. Follow me down my road. If someone takes a pair of sunglasses off of the island, I don't want to blame her. But that will be the perfect time for her to steal if she ever wanted to. You see, because now there are people in the house steaming and carpeting and, you know what I mean? I don't want her involved in the fray. So I always like to send her home and I like to be involved. I love her so much and I know she doesn't do that, but to assure, Tristan, do I make sense?
Yes, it makes sense.
In a cuckoo way?
In a cuckoo way. In the Wendy way, yes, you do.
But you know what I mean? I don't want her involved.
It's very nice of you.
Yes, go home. So there are only 2 criminals in the house. I don't have to blame you for nothing. Look, my cheese is now on room temp. Oh my God. Oh God. Perfect. So, bye, LJ. See you later on. How was today? Van Jones. Oh, an easy guest. Easy guest. He's really nice. Hi, DJ Booth.
Hey, what's up?
You just sang. Boof, you know Nikki.
Yeah.
How do you think she's responding?
She's doing good. She don't have to respond.
I did the whole show with a smudge on my cuff, and Willie knew nothing about it. I felt like I was getting away with something, I didn't want to tell him. A smudge on my cuff. Somebody sent me what looks like a very interesting book. Now, I won't be reading it myself, but once upon a time there was a boy named Kevin, and he has taken up reading a lot. And he goes in and out of, oh gosh, it feels so good in here. I was surprised at the response to, did you watch the Connors? Lackluster. Did you watch the BET Awards? Lackluster. Did you watch Love and Hip Hop Hollywood? Lackluster. Then I had to think. I said, oh, well, probably because my co-hosts, they have to wake up early to get here. And they're really not used to these hours or the whole situation. So they were probably in the bed by 6 o'clock. Here's the book. Who sent this to me? It's by Ivan Sanchez. And it's called Next Stop, growing up wild style in the Bronx. Ivan's got a story to tell. I'm going to send this to my son. Thanks, Ivan. So where are we at with the Ask Wendy's? I also have some turkey and Swiss cheese. I like to, wrap them up ever so delicately and eat it like that. I can't believe some people are still talking about how my office is so cluttered. Where have you been? It's always been this way. But I'm glad, because that means that we get new viewers all the time. I know what I'm going to do with this. Dr. Oz honey. Right? Do you like honey and turkey?
Yep.
And Swiss? And maybe a little hot sauce. Just throw my taste buds into a tailspin. I can't believe that the girl on Ask Wendy was dating a guy for 2 years and had no idea that his best friend was his real girlfriend. And they got married. It's all just very convoluted. Very convoluted. Dear Wendy, how you doing? I'm 33 years old. I recently had my first baby. Congratulations. I live in Texas and my parents live in Arizona. I asked my mom and dad to come to Texas to help me for the first few months. They've been great and are a huge help. My husband works a lot but is annoyed with them being here. He wants me to ask my parents to leave, but I need their help. How can I get him to stop bugging me about asking my parents to leave? That's from Sonia. Well, are your parents in the way at the house, or are they just being helpful with the baby? Because maybe you can talk to your mother. Not necessarily your father. She'll pass it on to him. But a conversation. Mom, Dad, I'm so glad that you're here to help me. They've been there with her. What'd she say? 2 months. The first few months, okay. Few was 3. All right. Talk to your mother and just say, look, Mom, he loves grape juice. And every time he goes in the refrigerator, there's never any grape juice. Can you please stop drinking the grape juice? Or whatever's annoying to him about them. Maybe your father sits in his favorite chair and watches TV channels that he doesn't care about. I don't know. But I would talk to your mother first. She's your first line of defense. And then make sure that they are prepared to leave in a few months. A few is 3. A few is 3. But you can't have them drive a wedge between you, Sonia, and your husband. He works a lot, she says. Yeah, and then he comes home, and what's he looking at? Cold meatloaf, because your father wanted to eat at 5. He doesn't walk in the house, then maybe the husband, until like 8 o'clock at night. The meatloaf is still left out, it's dried up, it's cold. The macaroni is not to his liking, because your mom made it. Maybe you make a better macaroni. Oh, your husband's going to have to do some understanding as well. Anyway, all right. Here's the next one. Dear Wendy, how you doing? I'm 38. I've been dating a guy for 4 months and never been married. A good friend is getting married at the end of the month. My entire group of friends will be at the wedding. All of them are either married or have been in long-term relationships except for me. All of my friends' spouses and significant others will be at the wedding. But my friend didn't give me a +1. She says she didn't give me a +1 because I'm not in a long-term relationship. Is it rude to ask her if I can bring my boyfriend to the wedding? That's from Lisa. Well, I don't know how long you've been with your boyfriend. And I'll be very honest with you. I'm sorry that you can't bring a +1. But if you've only been with him for 3 months, no.
No, this is my wedding. It's very expensive. I don't want to have to look back at wedding pictures and see, you know, your boyfriend that then you've since broken up with, you know, in the pictures and stuff. No, suck it up, Buttercup. You're 38 years old. Oh, she's been dating a guy for 4 months. No, it's not long enough. Not for my wedding. You know, if you're paying $150 a plate or whatever the going rate is, a plate. You have the music just the way you like it. Oh, I hate weddings. But I do understand the etiquette and the protocol of it all. Go to the wedding, don't aggravate her, and have a good time. Maybe you'll meet somebody at the wedding. Who knows? Either way, you don't have to bring your boyfriend because you already know everybody there. How cute. I see what they're doing in the wardrobe department. Oh, yes.
What she said? Oh, wow. Oh, you gonna touch yourself? She gonna touch herself too. Get your cell phones and cameras out, everybody, okay?
Muscle implants. So the muscle holds them up, and then you do your exercise to keep them going.
That's where I learned it from. That's where I learned it from.
That's Tristan. Apparently I'm doing an after show. Thank you again for being here. Thank you for being you. Take off the costumes and come back. Well, it's never a normal day here. but I'll see you next time, okay? Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the one and only Wendy Williams! Have a seat. Ladies and gentlemen, you having a good time today?
Is the cocktail dress or Halloween costume? I'm not sure. I can tell you, Willie, I would wear this though. Not on the show, but and not with the hair, but the hair is very pretty. I'm just not into colored hair. But it's pretty for the costume. Like the red lips. Like you guys hooked it up. You hooked it up. It was my vision. Thank you for giving me credit.
I love it.
I come in, I tell Willie, I know what I want to do for Halloween because they're going to keep asking me. I want to be a heart. That's it. Figure it out.
Perfect.
Then he goes, I'll call the blondes. I'm like, what? Wow. The blondes twisted and turned this. They only came here twice. As a matter of fact, Willie, you did my measurements the first time. They only came here once. That's efficiency. Clever. I would wear this again, like, I'll tell you when. Like July, 2 years from now, a cocktail party, or, you know, I would wear it again. Why not? My favorite Halloween candy, Jolly Ranchers, the original ones. Oh, Brendan, you always make something happen.
Well, thank you. There you go, kid. Happy Halloween.
Where are we going with this line of questioning? To the back. Oh, thank you, Willie. Oh. Sometimes God really does know what he's doing. Because can you imagine if I had on heels with this?
You look great. I love it.
Thank you. It makes it
It
more...
was a surprise. I didn't know what you were going to be.
And neither did anyone.
Yeah.
I told everyone.
I had to wait.
Yep.
After me.
I think I'll wear this home. And eat Jolly Ranchers the whole way. I don't chew them. I let them dissolve. 3, sometimes 4 at a time. Bye! I go for the apple and the watermelon first. Once they're gone, it's almost like the party's over, but all right. Purple. Okay, blue. Yeah, no, I'm not opening the door. Happy Halloween to you, if that's what you're going to be doing. Do you want to come in for a moment? All right. Thank you.
I heart Wendy.
Thank you.
Goodbye. Happy Halloween. We'll see you Thursday.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. So, hey, look who's on TV. Hey girl, hey. We were talking about that in our morning meeting, you know, for Hot Topics and stuff. And I was saying that, you know, on the fourth day of the Titanic, I would still be on the boat, but I would just go in my room and watch comfortable TV, you know, shows that I know. Housewives, if Wendy's on, or Price is Right, or something like that. And wait for the day to go by. And then on the fifth day, come back out. Norman said he absolutely would not go on the Titanics. Wow. Did I say Titanics? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did make a couple of notes for you. I think I covered most of them. Ooh. I talked about the blondes. They were fabulous. Jolly Rancher is my favorite candy of all time. Even over chocolate licorice, and I love chocolate licorice better than strawberry. And I don't like vines. That's what you do in California, right? Vines. What is that? Where are we going with this conversation? Da 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 da.
Is that hot?
No, you know, ironically, they were actually very comforting and soothing, and I don't like gloves. I don't like mittens. I don't like gloves. I've always been a hand in the pocket kind of girl. Only one of my rings would fit over the damn glove, and the flower ring fit over a different finger. But look, there's a surprise under the gloves, and Willie was pissed. He said, all my stuff is still on. Oh, and moisture. Oh boy, you. I like Bill and Juliana. You know, I like them. They're real Hollywood, even though Juliana said, "What do you mean?" Yes, they're very, very Hollywood. But they're a very fortunate couple. When I asked him about the president, he said, "Not yet." Like he's expecting a call. Look, I've got to finish my salad. Anchovies, turkey, Caesar dressing, a lot of vinegar. Shake it up. I brought it in from home. But I couldn't finish the whole thing because, you know, on account I had to get into this. Hey, somebody get me out of this. Wait. Oh my gosh. Please don't leave. Oh my God. Ooh. Wait, my feet are cold. Wait, they're numb. Oh, heck. Quilly? Can I get an unzip?
Why, yes, you can.
He refuses to tell me what this costume cost. Thousands? Am I still getting that Valentino dress? The black one?
I know.
Willie, leave the door open.
They're all so evil. I love them. All right. My dress is undone. Tristan is getting nervous. Wait. Oh, wait. Hold on. Yeah, you have to zip it all the way down. Ta-da-da-da. Ta-da-da-da. Nobody here dressed up. It's so weird because we've gone through incarnations where like the whole staff has been dressed up doing stuff, and this year it's like you know, we're busy with our lives. We gotta vote next week. We're busy with our lives. We gotta get home and make sure the killer is not ringing the doorbell instead of innocent children wanting candy. And I'm not putting out a bowl either. Just no candy sign. And the doorbell will ring at least 5 times, of course. And I don't get it. But it'll ring 5 times and no one will answer the door. I don't know how to turn off the lights properly because then it takes it off the timer that's already set. so I can't. Anyway. What am I going to be next year, Willie? I had a great time today.
Before you go, listen up to DJ.
I had a fabulous time today. Willie, the dress actually worked once I undid some buttons.
Well, it's a cardigan.
It is a cardigan. Yes. Well, actually, you know what? No, because it's all sewn up. You sewed it all up? That's what you did when you were my intern. You don't have any interns working for you that sew? You want to make sure it's done right. All right, Daddy-O.
And then do one Angelina pose. Like, no, you don't have to hold it, but like, you know,
First of all, she didn't invent this. This is not called an Angelina pose.
I know.
Ugh, with you. Yeah, that backseat heat. I like that, boy. I like that. I like the way it was done. It was a beautiful day. It was nicely edited, and Mario was very giving. Big Frida, she's in the edit bay right now. I got my eyes on a whole bunch of people, though. It's different when you're in the car, riding around, you know? So you can check that out at wendyshow.com as well. So we can undo this. I could just wear it as a regular cardigan. Oh. So, Marco?
Back by your spot.
I had the best time in Boston. Oh my gosh, it was so good to be back. It was cold. It's cold here in New York now too.
We love you, Wendy.
I love you more. Thank you. It was so good to be back in Boston and to be celebrated. You know? Only time I've been there since I graduated, and that's twice, and that's to promote the show. And I went to radio. I need to see you. Immediately.
I'm here.
Thank you, Eden.
Have a good day.
You too. In here.
Smells good in here.
Thank you. So, Marco?
Hi, let me leave.
No, Willie, you can stay.
Stay, Willie.
Let go of me.
Why are you running? I need a witness.
Uh-oh. Is this one?
Sit down, please.
Okay. How are you?
How are you?
I'm great. Living my best life.
Marco, first of all, Mario.
Okay.
100 people and never been in love and only 32.
Mario gets around. He gets around. That guy's,
He needs to slow down though, he's only 32. What's your number?
Hey. Huh?
Oh,
Damn. Well, you mean, you know, not... I mean...
55?
Marco.
I mean, I'm single now, so...
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I've done okay.
Yeah.
I've done all right. I've done okay.
And half the audience.
No! No!
He shops for girls.
No, don't say that. That is not true. That...
But you know what?
No.
They throw themselves at you. Marco is my audience producer. Is that your correct title?
Yeah, that is my title, yeah.
He's my audience producer, and believe me, there are only 2 people. Well, everybody who works for us is exhausted during the show. But Marco and me do the most. And Marco, during commercials, he is screaming. DJ Booth is playing the music. He's telling people to rub their booties on their best friends.
Yes.
He curses. You know, he
It
asks
gets
people
lit.
where they're from, right?
It's real lit. The show, you wouldn't believe how it goes down here at the show. It's a fun time. I think the craziest thing that's ever happened to me, well, during the show, I once had this girl look at me from across the audience, and in a full sprint towards me, and I caught her through my peripheral. Like, I got some good peripherals.
Right.
I caught her from the peripheral.
Wait, was this commercial break?
It was a break, yes.
Okay.
In a full sprint, and she jumped in the air,
What?
and I caught her with one hand.
What?
And then I didn't know what to do, and then she proceeded to ride like rodeo me.
Yes!
And like,
Was she cute?
she was cute.
Did
but,
you
like,
get her number?
Well, she gave me her number, but
See?
the crazy thing was,
See?
she was here with her mother and father.
Oh my gosh!
My mother and father were here, and I realized, I was like, those are your parents? I said, listen, y'all should have beat her a little bit. But it was crazy, and
People act out of order. The air out there makes us all do something that we might not normally do.
I'm like,
Me, you, because you're shy.
I mean,
You are not that guy out there.
when I'm like performing, it's a show, so yeah, I consider myself to be like some human liquor,
Yeah.
to get people, you know.
He bounces his boobs. Do it for them. Bounce your boobs.
I mean, a little something.
Yep.
You taught me.
He bounces his boobs. He bounces his boobs. When he catches women looking at them, he calls them out.
Yeah, it gets crazy a little. But it's all part of the whole experience, the whole Wendy experience. People have such a good time here.
You know, this show definitely requires audience participation in between commercial breaks. We don't have a corny show where there's no music and nobody's popping and locking and twerking and jerking.
People get crazy. It's a great time.
We've had people do death drop before, full splits, lots of them.
Yes, and
Older women totally jump out of their skin.
anytime people come here, I tell all my friends, listen, I encourage you, if you're from out of town, come stop through to the Wendy Show. It's one of the best experiences to do in New York City. On God. I tell this to everybody. Like, you're going to leave here feeling amazing for the rest of the week. And
Oh,
100%.
oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
No, absolutely. And she's the queen.
Of everything. I might add.
Yes.
Oh, I got the hat.
That's awesome.
I know.
And it looks good.
So, Chris from our crafting department, my set design department, Chris went, he was the one assigned with the checkbook and to go. And it was this weekend.
Yeah.
And so he went, it was here in New York. And they only paid $2,300 for that hat.
You're lying.
All the stuff.
$2,300 for Aretha Franklin's hat?
Yes. And he said after like taxes and whatever, he said it became like $3,200.
What?
But even that's cheap.
That's crazy.
Michael Jackson's jacket. What about that?
At first I thought you were going to say $290. I would have been like, for Michael Jackson now. But that's
No,
$290,000, right?
That's still cheap
Crazy.
for a Michael Jackson enthusiast.
100%. That's amazing. Prince's guitar?
I think I said $20,000.
That's ridiculous.
The last guitar he played in concert.
And they're gone. They're not here anymore.
They aren't here anymore.
That's
Well, I got my hat. I know what I'm going to do. I need to go to the Kentucky Derby. Can you help me make that happen? I've been invited before, but that weekend falls normally. I think when we're always promoting the show, we're always on the road.
'Cause I've
doing
always wanted to
something.
go too.
Yeah.
Get that
Would you
one.
wear that hat?
That hat? I can't wear that hat.
That hat.
Oh, I have a plethora of fedoras. I'll wear another one. This is my thing, the fedoras. I've got hundreds. Can I go with you?
You are not my plus one. Don't get beside yourself.
See how I try to slide in?
But yeah, Kentucky Derby, nice big glasses
Yeah.
from Trendy at Wendy today.
Yeah.
Nice big Chloe glasses or something.
Yeah.
Glamorous.
That would be dope. Sexy. Posh.
All right, Marco. Whoever you are. What else do we need to know about you? You're single. You
single.
date a lot.
I work a lot.
Because he does weddings, bar mitzvahs, bat mitzvahs,
Well, see,
parties.
Any type of special event that you could think of, I host. I've hosted award shows, corporate events, weddings, bar and bat mitzvahs, super sweet 16s, fashion shows, club parties.
Yeah.
Booth and I together, yeah, we do a lot. I do a lot, but
Do people come here and get tickets for the show just to spy on you to see if maybe they like you?
occasionally that happens. Yeah, that happens a lot actually. Yeah, sometimes people come here and they say, hey, you know what? I have a corporate event that I'd love for you to do. I'm also an actor as well, so like in between hosting,
What have I seen you in?
off Broadway. I'm trying to maneuver like back into film and television, but I've done a lot of stage.
Where do I fit into this? What are you going to do? Leave me?
I mean, no, I've been here now six seasons, so I've been maneuvering and
So you've been going on auditions
Yeah.
and dating and having a baby.
yeah, she's about to be 5 in December. Yes. I had her after my first season here. It wasn't planned. But yeah.
I remember we talked
She's
about
cute.
that. I wasn't
Oh,
going to bring
thank
it up.
She's
She's
sweet.
very cute.
She's very sweet.
He didn't plan for her. He's not with the baby's mother, and he never married her. He's currently not in love. He dates a lot and dates often. Well, why make it go to waste?
I mean, sooner or later it'll come. Looking for the right one.
You want to get married?
I would. Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Do you want to have children?
Yeah.
More.
More. Mm-hmm.
Is it okay if she already has her kids? How old are you?
34. I'm not opposed to it.
You got all your own teeth.
I do. I'm not opposed to it. Before I had my daughter, I was opposed to it, but now I've grown, and like
Having children, you were opposed to it?
when I didn't have a child, I didn't want to necessarily. I mean, I consider it, but my preference was to be with someone who didn't have kids because I didn't have kids.
Right.
But now that I have one,
So were you dating her mother for a while? Or was this a
off and
one-night
on.
stand?
No, we were together at one time, but when she got pregnant, we weren't together actually. So we got back together, and we tried to make it work, but it didn't work. But right now, I think we're doing a great job at co-parenting.
Mm-hmm.
She's a very good mother.
Your skin is clear, your eyes are white, and your teeth are good, which means that you're not going over, like you're not all stressed. Look, this is a free-for-all, honestly. Come one, come all to the Halloween ball. That is the Wendy show. Wear what you want, smell how you'd like, do what you do. And then what you do, multiply that by 10. Absolute Gold Bond Ultimate Radiance Renewal. You know what I like about this? It's cream oil, but it dries quickly. And it keeps your hands really moist, even through washing them a few times. I really like this one because it's convenient. It's not the pump. It's convenient. I can throw it in my bag. I squeeze it in a 3-ounce, take it on the plane, when we travel. It's great. And we all love it as a family. Thank you, Gold Bond. Martha Stewart was on today's show. She was a lot of fun. A real crafter. I like it. A real society woman. Let's see. You guys asked me, what am I doing for Christmas? As I told Martha today, as I've been telling you all along, I have got no plans for Christmas. The boy will be home in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Oh. We're not getting him anything. We get him stuff all the time. The act of giving has always been a thing with me and my husband, even when we were dating. A little something for you, a little something for you. All year round. It's just never been a thing, So what do I want for Christmas? Well, I already got it. Can't tell you what it is because it's way over the top from him. And my son, what do I want from him? I want him to make me an old school Christmas card. I told him this is the last time I'm going to ask you to do it. But you're a freshman in college now. And, you're a younger freshman because he just turned 17 or 18 in August. So, and you do a whole lot of calling here. And you seem to, I don't use homesick, but, not homesick, but just missing the friendship and father-mothership of me and his father, My son, he calls us all the time. I would say probably more than I call him. I think my husband calls him a lot. But on some, because you got to wrangle these kids. Like, now is the age when a boy really doesn't need his father. I've given him all I can give. Now what? So, but I'm there. I just want him to come home, and what will we eat? Well, I don't know. Whatever is brought to us. Who's cleaning up all that? I've had it. I'm going to lay on the couch. My mother and father are coming over. They'll be here for Christmas. And Kevin. So it'll be the 5 of us. That's it. No fireplace. We've never used the fireplace in our home. In all of my life since moving out of my parents' home where we had a beautiful fireplace and we used to make fires all the time. I used to know how to do it, go and get the firewood and everything like that and the Duraflame log and throw it on there. I really grew up with this whole
idyllic, Christmassy, and idyllic home life type of thing, you know? Like I was telling Martha, including making place cards, you know, for my mother's company, and using chargers and a placemat and formal dining and all the, you know, the runner over the tablecloth. Ugh. And rolling the napkins so they stand up like candles. That was me. My mother's idea. So that's how I grew up. But now, being my own woman, I don't have time for that. And that's just the way it is. And it took me a while to figure that out. I don't have time. So, I don't know. Hocus pocus. I don't know what we're eating for Christmas, but whatever it is, I'm sure you won't want any of it. I do know that I'm getting a cheesecake. I do know that. I want cheesecake with cherries. You have to buy the cherries separately because apparently getting a cherry cheesecake with enough cherries is like, non-existent. I like my cherries all over. Not even the syrup. Drain the syrup. But I like them sweet, I like them pitted, and I like them drained all over. My mother likes strawberries. I think my father likes plain. But he's plain, he would. My last question comes from Sabrina in Detroit, and she says, I actually came to see you when you were in town this summer. I had such fun with my mom and my sister. I was wondering if you have a favorite hot topic or celebrity interview. Sabrina, I don't have a favorite guest. I don't have a favorite hot topic. Do you have a favorite host? Thank you for choosing me. Oh, well, I'm going home. Oh no, I'm not. I'm going out and about.
It's a good outfit today. It's a little Saint Laurent sneaker and a DVF skirt that fits like a glove. And this is from Kohl's, Nicole Schlesinger. Schershenberger. It was a good outfit.
Pop sugar.
You didn't like it?
It's called Pop Sugar.
Oh, it's called
available at
Pop Sugar. It's not Nicole.
It's not Nicole.
Oh, Pop Sugar, same thing. $25 at Kohl's. Oh, Joni, I got to tell you, Teddy Mellencamp was really something else. She was a very nice woman, very down to earth. You know, the Beverly Hills type, you just never know what you're going to get. We have a different attitude here in New York. She came with, Willie, you're a fan of Beverly Hills.
I am.
So what'd you think about Teddy?
I love that.
Yeah, everything was good. He doesn't like to get on the camera.
He just wanted me to move closer to the mic. You better stop.
She was nice. Her hair looked really good too. So not bad for Tuesday, Wednesday, middle of the week. Oh boy. So the woman who won eye candy, bye Dudley. The woman who won eye candy happened to have been the woman who gave me, well, now she told me they were cupcakes. I saw on the box it said cupcakes from the Cupcake Man or something like that in Jersey. And like a legit place. So I know they're not poisonous. So I'm going to share them with the crew. See the crew table? I'm going to put them right down there after I take mine. Just a few. Just a few. I don't want to pop a button by eating too many.
Well,
Ew. That would be fun though.
we enjoy that.
Thanks you guys.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Come along. There's Robin. Robin, nice hair.
Thank you.
I like Teddy's too.
I love her beach wave.
The beach waves were good.
Effortless.
Yeah, and they looked like she uses the dry shampoo. You know, I have to get into that. I've never used the dry shampoo before.
I got it when you're ready.
Yeah. Yeah, and spray. Oh boy, what are we doing? All right, I was telling you about, let me see this. I didn't take the top off this because I said, here are the cupcakes. So I'm going to take this home. And then this is apparently some sort of sheet cake. And we're seeing it together. Ooh, how you doing? Wow, it's made of individual cupcakes. Look at this. It's. I don't want to touch because I touched out there. I didn't wash. But look, individual cupcakes. This is good. You know what? Tristan, the crew probably broke out because it's a one-show day. So how about we do this?
across.
Yeah, we'll get a couple of interns to take this across for you guys' meeting. You have a noon meeting, right? The whole staff?
Yeah.
Excellent. Oh, Robin, I didn't ask for this. Thank you.
You're welcome.
She curled my street wig. You know what? Because you all are going to get it for saying, why does her hair look so put together on the show? And when she's in the street, because I like a beachy wave. I like it messy. Messy. You know what I need also? Oh, gosh. It's been so long since we've done an after show.
You got an iPad? Ah,
Excuse me? But I don't have an iPhone.
I know. I'm working on that.
No, because they asked me today. Yesterday at the show, they asked almost like, Wendy, we're gonna get you an iPhone. We're gonna hook it up, and that's that. I said, no, please don't, please don't. What do I have? An Android, right?
Yeah.
It rings. It's good. They got me this too, Wendy. We're gonna get you an iPad. That's it. That's it. And one day I came in, it was here. I don't know whether you can choose any color, but you got my color. This
Yeah.
is a nice color. This is anyway. And I use this a lot, actually. It's really terrific because, you know, for those of us with a challenged sight, I don't wear glasses normally. I only wear readers, 150. But the iPad, just everything is so much bigger and you don't have to strain. And you don't have to wear readers all the time when you look at the iPad, when you use the iPad. And when I do look at it, I go like this.
Ah.
You better work, Wendy. Say, so now I look at you and I look down at my iPad, I look back at you. Aren't these beautiful? These were invented by a friend of mine. It's fabulous. Look, they stop here. They stop here. They stop. They stop. They stop. I need more Jolly Ranchers. Ask me what I had for breakfast. I need. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just love them so much. I'm still looking for, and this weekend I promised myself I'm going to get it. Where's some jerk chicken in Manhattan? Please don't send me to a borough. I will go above 97th Street though, to see, you know, what's up in Harlem. Morel lives up there, and he always tells me there's no jerk. Robin brings me jerk, who does my wigs, but she brings it from, when she brings it for herself, she brings it from Jersey. I don't want Jersey jerk. Like, I want to go someplace this weekend and have jerk, and I want the salad. There's something about the Caribbean salad with the jerk chicken, and I'll take any piece. I'll take wings, legs, thighs. It doesn't even matter. I'll take any piece. And I also want the dumplings. The last time I had jerk, everything was delicious, but the person who got it for me was bring over no dumplings. I want to go out. I want the whole and a side of ting. Look what Perler got me. Isn't that pretty? Do you know what that is? I'm gonna take the wrapping off of it, but the wrapping's really beautiful too. It's called bromophoid or something like that. A bromophoid. It's a plant that's in the pineapple family. And he got it for me because we were talking the other day, and I said I love plants, but I don't know how to take care of them, so I just prefer not. And I like plants better than flowers because plants last longer, so that's like a combination of both. And apparently, what you do, I was looking on my iPad after you gave it to me, and you put it in like a saucer, and you put a little bit of water in the saucer, and then you put the plant on top. And it's easy to take care of, and he said it doesn't need a lot of sun. He's bad with plants too, so he knew what to get. That was very thoughtful. It's not even my birthday. Thanks. You know what I'm doing on Friday that I'm really excited to do? Two things combined in one. Raising money for the good of the people and being on the radio. Yeah. Here in New York, I am going to be on WBLS. That's here in New York. It's not a syndicated thing, so if you're not here in New York, you won't hear it. Although, you could probably stream it or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. I'm doing a radiothon. Not the usual 24-hour one. Like, I would have loved to have been on for 24 hours. I did that once in my career, and I absolutely loved it. Believe it or not, I played very little music. It was all talk, and people stopping by and saying, you know, what's up? That was fun. This time it's not 24 hours though, it's 7 hours from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. this coming Friday at WBLS. That's 107.5. I'm looking forward to it. It is going to be raising money for my Hunter Foundation, which is, you know, always for the good of the people, but specifically, I have it written down someplace. I don't want to forget. Oh, yeah, because I was looking over the beats the other day. Hunter Foundation, and what we're doing is we're raising money so that there's resources for drug abuse, drug addiction. If that's you, you know, I come from the addictive side of life. This is very, very personal to me. And we're featuring not just any music. They told me I can play any music I want, whether, you know, it's The Whispers, which is a typical WBLS song, or whether I want to play, you know, a Nicki Minaj, which might not be a WBLS song. They're a classic oldies, but I'm going to turn it the way I want. So I will be bringing my Sylvester, my dance music, my hip hop, and some classics, you know, Shalimar and stuff. But the big thing is that you know, that line is where you can donate. Give what you want. Everybody knows somebody who's either personally trying to battle substance abuse, or it's affected your family, it's affected your friends, everybody. I was speaking someplace the other week, and I asked that question, how many people in this room are personally affected by drug abuse? And it looked like every single person. There were like 300 people. And so that's what I'm doing on Friday from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. at WBLS. I can't wait to see, because WBLS is in the same building as other radio stations with people that I know, you know, so maybe some of those jocks will come through. I haven't seen them in a while, like the Power 105 jocks, the Hot 97 jocks, the Z100 jocks, the I think Light FM is there, jocks, and the country music station is there, jocks. So, you know, it'll be a jock thing. And you know what? I'm going to pull out my old pair of headphones that I used to wear, last pair of headphones that I wore before I said goodbye to radio. And I wore them for approximately 10 years, 12 years. You know what I did with them that made them special? I taped a crown, a tiara on them, as a matter of fact. Well, I don't want you to swing the camera, but there they are over there. Yeah, and so I still have them all wrapped up, sitting on a perch in the house. So I will unperch them, dust them off, and see you Friday, 107.5 WBLS. I want to thank the people at Morning Save today on the show. Excuse me, I don't like regular coffee, hot coffee, for whatever reason, because I like it with cream, and it's too thick in my throat. That's why I like tea. The tea is nice and thin. But I do love iced coffee. I like iced coffee. I put cream in it to make it like my color, and then I put, you know, a bunch of not regular sugar, but I do like sweet. I do like it sweet, and I do like it big like this. And normally, because it's such an effort to make iced coffee at home, I don't make it. I don't even have a coffee pot. Like, nobody drinks coffee. My sister comes to town, she drinks coffee, and my mother. Other than that, nobody drinks coffee, nobody cares. So I don't have it. And that one from Morning Save is very, very thin. It's like this. It sticks out more. And it only makes iced coffee. It only makes iced coffee. It only makes iced coffee, which means it'll come out cold. You don't have to put the ice cubes in or wait for it to... Thank you, Morning Save, personally. And also, you know, because I go, right? You need filters. You need to filter the junk out of your air. This is actually the filter that goes with the purifier that we showed on the Morning Save thing with my friend Bahar Tektashian. I've known her forever. And these bags were really good as well. Plus we had some other stuff from morningsave.com. So I just want to, in conclusion, thank you for the cupcakes. Thank you for your donations to the Hunter Foundation in advance to help, oh boy, find better treatment, enlighten you with information, and share with you. I mean, sharing is everything. It's me. Is it you? Don't be bashful. I like it like that. I gotta change my clothes, get out here and hit the streets. I love you for watching the After Show. Bye.